Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Echoes of the Ages. Today, we are traveling back in time to bring you an exclusive conversation with one of the most extraordinary and inspirational figures in the history of science. She was a trailblazer, not just in her field, but for all of humankind. A woman who dared to dream and venture into territories unknown during a time when the world was against her, not just because of her ideas, but because she was a woman in a predominantly male field. Our guest today is the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize and still the only person to win it in two different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. She was a relentless researcher whose discoveries have saved countless lives and continue to shape our understanding of the universe. Her name is synonymous with determination, brilliance, and unyielding spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute honor to bring you this incredible imagined conversation with the legend herself, the woman who defied all odds and whose legacy still shines brightly in every scientific endeavor, Madame Marie Curie.
It is such a pleasure to be invited here. Your words, they're very kind, too kind, I must say. You see, I am but a simple scientist dedicated to my work. It is the pursuit of understandings and the accolades. That has always driven me. I believe my work laid the foundation for understanding radioactivity and its applications. It opened up new fields of study and led to significant advancements, including the development of cancer treatments and the creation of medical imaging technologies. I hope my journey also serves as an inspiration for young women to pursue their passions regardless of the obstacles they may face. Science, it is not about gender or accolades. It is about curiosity, exploration. It is about uncovering the secrets of the universe and using this knowledge to better our world. We must not be deterred by the obstacles we face. Instead, they should inspire us to work harder. The Nobel Prizes, they were not just for me, but for all who dare to dream, to explore, to push the boundaries of what we know. It is bigger than just me. It is for all of us.
Marie, your humility is truly inspiring. Your accomplishments have revolutionized science and had a profound impact on humanity. However, I'd love to go back to the beginning. Could you tell us about your early life in Poland and how it shaped your journey into science? What sparked that initial curiosity and determination within you?
Oh, the journey has indeed been a long one. I was born in Warsaw, in Poland, under Russian rule. My parents were teachers, so education and learning were always important in our home. But the opportunities for a girl, especially in the field of science, they were limited. But I was always curious, you see. I always had questions that I wanted to find answers to. My father, he was a teacher of mathematics and physics. From him, I think I inherited this deep love for science. The universe, it felt like a puzzle waiting to be solved. But my dream to study further, it was not a simple one. It was a struggle. So I worked as a governess. I saved every penny I could. I was even part of an underground university, the flying university as we called it, where women could learn. But it was not enough. I knew I did more to quench this thirst for knowledge. And so I left for Paris. It was not easy leaving my family, my home, but for science or the opportunity to learn, it was a sacrifice I was willing to make. There in Paris, I had the freedom to study, to research, to explore. And that's where the real journey began with Pierre, with radium and polonium, with the work that would come to define not just my life, but I hope the field of science.
Wow, Marie, your journey is incredibly inspiring. The sacrifices you've made, the challenges you've overcome, it's no wonder you've made such groundbreaking discoveries. But let's dig deeper into that. I'm sure our audience would love to know, how did you persevere when facing such significant obstacles? And moreover, could you tell us more about the moments leading up to your discovery of radium and polonium?
Obstacles, they are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. They show us the path that we must not take and help us find the one we should. Science is not just about success, it is about failure, about learning from our mistakes, about perseverance. When you have a question burning inside you, a curiosity that cannot be quenched, you do not give up at the first sign of difficulty. You keep trying, keep pushing forward. And my discoveries, they were not sudden. They were the result of many years of hard work, of failures and small victories. When Pierre and I started our research on uranium, we didn't know what we would find. We just knew that there was something more, something that was not yet understood. You see, our work, it was built on the work of others, like Henri Becquerel's work on uranium's radioactivity, but we saw inconsistencies in his findings, more radioactivity than there should be. And so we dug deeper, investigated, we conducted countless experiments. We even processed tonnes of pitch blended to extract small amounts of new elements. The moments we isolated radium and polonium, they were not grand. There were no fireworks or applause. But to us, they were everything, the joy of discovery, of knowing that you have uncovered something that no one else in the world knows. It is indescribable. And then knowing that these discoveries could change the world, could help humanity, that feeling, it is beyond words.
I'm absolutely fascinated by your tenacity and your perspective on obstacles, Marie. Your story is a profound testament to the power of dedication and relentless pursuit of truth. Let's pivot a bit and talk about the societal implications of your work. You achieved unprecedented scientific milestones in a time when women were seldom recognized for their intellect. How did you navigate this, and what advice do you have for young women and girls who aspire to make their mark in scientific fields today?
Yes, it was not an easy time for a woman in science, indeed. But I have always believed that what matters in science is not the scientist's gender or nationality, but their dedication to seeking truth. It was not always easy, and there were many who doubted me simply because I was a woman. But I did not let that deter me. My advice to young women and girls, aspiring scientists or not, would be this: do not let anyone else's doubts define you. You must believe in yourself, in your passion, in your ability to make a difference. If you have a curiosity about the world, nurture it. Do not let it be stifled. Pursue your passion with all your heart. There will be obstacles, there will be doubters, there will be failures, but remember, the future of science, the future of our world is as much in your hands as it is in anyone else's. Be brave, be curious, and never stop learning.
Marie, your journey is nothing short of extraordinary and your words truly inspiring. I'm sure everyone watching has learned so much today, not just about science, but about the power of determination, curiosity, and resilience. As we close this amazing conversation, I'd love to ask one final question. If there's one thing you could tell the world, one piece of advice or wisdom you'd want to impart, what would it be?
One final piece of advice, let me think. If there is one thing I could tell the world, it would be this: never lose your sense of wonder. The world, the universe, it is a beautiful and complex puzzle, and we are all explorers trying to understand it. Science, it is not just for scientists, it is for everyone. It is a way of seeing the world, a way of understanding and appreciating the beauty and complexity of everything around us. So stay curious, keep asking questions, and remember, the pursuit of truth, of knowledge, it is one of the noblest pursuits of all. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Embrace it, dive into it, because it is in the unknown that we find the future, that we find progress. And remember, every discovery, no matter how small, is a step forward for all of humanity. So keep discovering, keep exploring, keep pushing the boundaries of what we know. The future, it is in our hands.
Marie, those words are so powerful and inspiring. Your perspective truly embodies the spirit of discovery and the power of curiosity. Thank you for sharing your remarkable journey, your profound insights, and your invaluable advice. I'm sure our audience, just like myself, is leaving this conversation with a renewed sense of wonder and a deeper appreciation for the power of determination and resilience. To our viewers at home, remember, stay curious, keep exploring. The pursuit of truth and knowledge is indeed one of the noblest pursuits, as Marie has reminded us today. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey through time and insight. And as always, remember to go out there, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning. Until next time, take care.